and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So today I actually have another unboxing here. As you can see, this is a Visconti. As many of you may know, I do like the Visconti Homo Sapiens London Fog. It's one of my favourite Visconti pens, one of my favourite fountain pens, and I've been asking for some time now for a retailer, because Visconti do retailer exclusives, where they have a number of different materials that they will offer up as a limited edition run to various retailers. And I've been asking a number of different retailers for some time now to try and get a Opera Master done in the London Fog. Ideally, I'd love a clear demonstrator, something similar to like the Crimson Tide. Chatterley Luxuries actually stepped up and actually decided to get one made with Visconti, but it's not a demonstrator. This is actually using the material from the cap of the London Fog. So let me open the box and I'll show you. Inside this box, so you get a number of different things here. You get the warranty card. You get the Visconti ID card, and on here you'll see it is, if I try to focus a little bit more on this, it is a fountain pen. It's a 23 cat Palladium Dream Touch nib. The trims are yellow gold plated. Now this is the yellow gold version. It's a resin, London Fog colour, double reservoir power filler. And it's 26 of 28, so there's 28 pens made in this trim. Now, this is the yellow gold version. So basically, there are four trims. There is the Sunrise, which is the yellow gold trim. There is Midday, which is the silver or palladium trim. There is the Sunset, which is the rose gold trim. And then there is the Midnight, which is the ruthenium black trim. So I have here the Sunrise, the yellow trim. It comes with a bottle of Visconti blue ink as well, in the glass bottle here. And here you have the stunning pen. So if I try to zoom in a little bit, you'll see here the material of the London Fog. This is an amazing material of the London Fog that they've used. So, as you know, I really do love the London Fog. Let's see if I can reach around and actually get it. It's in my pen tray at the moment. So this is the material of the London Fog here. And then this is the material in the River Thames. So you'll see that the cap material, it's very similar. Now some have more blues or more grey swirls in them, but it's very similar material. So I really do like this pen, and when I saw this I thought, well, I need to get this pen. From Brian at Chatterley Luxuries. It's a retailer exclusive, so you're not going to get it anywhere else unless you pick it up on the second-hand market. It is a very stunning pen. So let me show you. In terms of the cap, you have the standard Visconti spring-loaded bridge clip. You have the My Pens finial here, which can be swapped out for initials or a gemstone. The clip is actually enamelled, it's not laser etched. And then if you zoom in here, you can see the words Opera. Now I always think it's strange that they didn't put Opera Master here. I think they probably could have fit the text. Along with the Operas, just say Opera on them. And then the body itself, you can see here, tapers down to the power vac knob, or piston knob. But you can see this stunning grey chatoyant swirls with blue, and it's just an amazing material. And then onto the end cap here, as I mentioned, it's pen number 26 of 28 in this trim. So there are 28 pens per trim effectively. So I have been thinking about maybe picking up another trim colour, because I really do like this pen. I tend not to get pen duplicates where possible. I tend to think it's kind of a waste. I tend to prefer picking up more unique pens that I can add to my collection. I don't know, maybe I will still get another one. I'm not too sure at this moment in time. You can see that the blue here material is just stunning. It's the lovely swirls. It's almost like a cloudy swirl. that goes on there. And then coming down to the body here, you can just see all of that chatoyance. It's just the way that the light reflects it, the various levels there, and in depth, it's just so stunning. So this is for me a really nice pen. It's not a lightweight pen. None of the Opera Masters are lightweight. They tend to come in around about 60 grams when inked. It's a very long pen and it's a very heavy pen. In terms of length, I'll show you here. If I uncap the pen, you'll see it's actually quite a long pen. You really will not want to post this pen, because if you do post it, it just becomes unwieldy. It's almost a sword at that point. Unposted, it's actually quite a nice size pen. So this comes with, I decided to get this because I've been liking stubs more recently. So I got a lovely 1.3mm stub nib on this pen, and that's really nice. And then in terms of we have the section here, it's gold coloured. You have the ink window here for the double reservoir power filler, and that's really just how the pen looks. But in terms of size, for me, it's actually quite a nice size pen. I do like the Opera Master sizes at the end of the day. They are really nice size pens. So I think let's do a size check. In terms of length, we are looking at around 156 millimeters in length, I would say. The cap itself is around 70 millimeters in length, and then the body from the tip of the tines, we are looking at around about 143, 144 millimeters. And I'll show you here, because the actual cap actually comes up to a point there, so that's measuring to the point. This is a lovely pen. Let's do a weight check as well, just so you can see. So the entire weight of the pen inked up, we're looking around about 63, just under 63 grams. In terms of the cap weight, we're looking at, get it out there, that's just under, well, somewhere between just under 20.30 grams. So not quite half, 20 and a half. And then the body, we're looking at just over 44 grams. So it is a heavy pen, for sure, but it is a nice pen, and it is a pen that I really do like in my collection. Now, the nib itself, you'll see this in writing, I find it's a little bit more, it's a stub nib. It does have, Visconti stubs do have tipping on them, but I do find that I do have to write quite squarely with this. It is a crisp nib, so I do have to try and not rotate the nib, which is something that I do a lot when writing. So let's close the lid, and I will show you a comparison with some other Viscontis that I have in my collection. We have, from left to right, we have the Speakeasy, we have the Medici Il Magnifico, we have an Opera Master Crimson Tide, we have the Luxor 88, we have the Opera Master River Thames, we have an Opera Silver Dust, we have the Homo Sapiens London Fog, we have the Homo Sapiens Florentine Hills, we have a Homo Sapiens Lava Edition Bronze Age, and we have a Divina Desert Springs. So let's do a writing sample, shall we? So this is the Visconti Opera Master River Thames, and it is a 1.3 millimeter stub. Now, this is inked up with Diamine Bilberry. Now, in terms of it's a stub, so you're going to see a lot more thicker downstrokes than you are going to see horizontals. But in terms of line variation, you can coax a little bit more line variation out, even though it's still a stub, and that almost doubles the width, I would say. But bearing in mind it's a stub, so you probably don't need to do that much. But you can see here a little bit on these downstrokes that there's a little bit more width here, but it's not like you're going to get on a final medium nib. So in terms of wetness, let's have a look at here what we have. Now, I'd say that this is quite a dry nib here. Like, the cross strokes are quite dry, so you're really not getting much. Now, the downstrokes, it's a much wetter nib in terms of downstrokes. So it's a wet nib, but it's not a fire hose of a nib, I would say. So you will see, though, that it is actually still sort of sending some ink off here, but this is really where it stops. So this is a wet writer. I could make it write wet if I want to, but to be honest, Bilberry is quite a lovely ink. I do love this ink. Love the colour. I love purple inks. I love Majestic Purple. I love Bilberry as well from Diamine. This really is a lovely pen and a lovely ink combination as well. So this is the Visconti Opera Master River Thames. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.